Alright guys, what's up? It's JDawgs here, and we are back for another episode of Feed the Beast here on the Spiritcraft Feed the Beast server. And I've got several things to show you. Wish is here with me working on some stuff as well. First thing I want to show you guys is out here I've got some new trees that have been growing that I've been actually wanting to get some for a while, is the great wood saplings. I've been using quite a bit of that in the Thaumcraft room up there. And I actually ran out, and I've been super lucky to get a couple saplings going, and now we have about half a stack of saplings. And up here you can see we've almost got a whole barrel full of the wood. These things grow huge. They grow in a 2x2 area. That's why I only have I have to plant them manually, and I plant them, separated here so that they don't overlap each other. So that's the first thing I've been working on. The next thing I've been working on is the last time you guys saw, I was doing some of the Thaumcraft stuff, and also working down in the basement, which I have something to show there. So let's go down first, and bada bing, you guys can see we've got a tank full of honey. That's we're getting that from the drops of honey that we get from our bees, from the honeycombs, and so I have it just automatically going straight into here from a pipe, and I'll show you that in a minute. I finished up this stone brick from the magical crops, and it goes all the way around the room here. I've got my completely useless tank of creosote oil. I may eventually get rid of that just because it's useless, basically, except for making some of those blocks, which I might make some of the blocks and just get rid of it. But I want tanks on this side, and then we have tanks on this side getting set up. That one's not quite done yet, and this one is full of lava. Now, mind you, I did not tap into the nether for lava. I want to use the lava that's around me and use the resources that are around me, and not just basically get infinite lava from the nether. So this is not tapped into nether lava. This is tapped into just around me here, and it's getting pumped in, and I'll show you that here in a second. But you can see how I've got these sections all marked off here now. What I plan on doing eventually is, I think this side, let's see, Wish's stuff is over there. So this side here is probably going to be, this is probably going to be like an enchanting room or something, because I'm going to have my mob farm over here on the bottom, and I think that one is going to eventually either be XP or mob essence that I'm going to fill that tank with. And I'm going to have my big XP farm over here. We're going to get it set up kind of like we did last time, and I'm going to carve all this out. And I think these here I'm just going to make like safety glass windows where you can kind of look in but not be able to get hurt. And I think I showed you guys the floor the last time, but we're going to look at it again real quick so you can see the stuff that I've done and the layout. I haven't thought of how I'm going to do the rest of the walls or the ceiling yet, but I do know I want the ceiling to come in to where it kind of is up against the iron tank walls here, so you can kind of see it'll just be this little frame with the liquid in the middle. So I think that'll be kind of cool. Let's see, over here I made a little spot where I can go down to go to some of the areas I've been getting lava for. So this is, the part I mined out with the keep forgetting about these aura blocks. I don't know if I showed you guys these. These are from the Twilight. They break so easily just by punching them. But anyways, when I did the quarry here, that's from that anyways. Let's see. You can see I've got a bunch of new waypoints around here, and they're for nodes and stuff like that. Literally after I stopped recording the last time, I figured out how to fill the wands, and so we're going to go and talk about that here in a second. I want to show off just a few things that I've done here. I went ahead and closed this off for now, this little wall here, but I think eventually it's going to wrap around, or it maybe even go over that way. Sorry, I got stuff in my throat. This here, I'm thinking of opening this up and actually making this into a pathway that goes in. And I'm actually going to I'm thinking about having thermal expansion stuff on one side, and then we're going to go ahead and start tapping into, what is it, the geothermal, or what is it? For like, crucibles? No, that's not it. Oh shoot, I can't think of it. Geothermal. No? Yeah, thermal. So this guy here from Industrialcraft, that's what it is. Can't think of what it was. So if you hit at industrial, you can see all this stuff here that we've done previously in other mod packs, where you can make some of these machines, centrifuge, fabricators, compressors, let's see, electric furnaces, macerators, extractors, all that kind of stuff. And so I think we're going to have, I think we're going to have Industrialcraft on one side and the thermal expansion on the other side. You can see I've already made these iron furnaces from Industrialcraft. That's just because I think they work faster or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I think we're going to eventually open that up. That's why I've been collecting the lava. Not much done over here just yet. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go up to the Thaumcraft and take a look at that so I can show you guys. So, I don't know if I pointed it out the last time, but I am super excited. We are finally mass producing Imperial drones. I've redone some of these, so both of these two front right ones have those. These are still our, random mixing ones. And then over here we have industrious drones, which means we now have tons and tons and tons, well, not tons yet, but we're going to have tons of the royal jelly and the pollen. So it means pretty soon we're going to be able to start making the larger, oh, I can't think of it right now. And I've got stuff in my throat. Let me see. Uses. It's the scented panelings. Yeah, here we go. The alvearies. I knew it started with an A like the apiary. And so those guys over there are growing still. But anyways, we're going to head on in here. I finally finished up what I wanted to decorate in here with, so you guys get to see this for the first time. So by popular demand, people said that they liked the great wood planks on the floor, so I went ahead and did them on the ceiling, along with some chiseled holy stone and silver wood planks, because I had some silver wood, and so I went ahead and did that up here, and just copied the design from the floor to the ceiling. But I like the whole, from dark to light, so that was cool. We've got some glowstone nuggets going on, and we finished the entire room out. So I know it's kind of a big room for, just these couple things so far, but there is a lot more coming, and so that's why we're going to have that set up there. And I may even eventually have an elevator here. If I don't, then this is going to be where we set up a large thing much later. So let's move on to me derping around and trying to figure this out. So you can see the wand here, and we had all this made last time, but you'll see some of these aren't blinking now. This one here, and this one here are not blinking anymore, and that's because our wand now contains the Ignis, which is the fire, the Ordo, which is this one here, the little triangle, and then the Paradisio, which is the cracked stone, which basically is stone. So we've got those three. Now the cost of it is 110. That's because we're using iron. That's okay for now, but we're actually going to upgrade that before too long. But you'll see we still need what I call air, earth, and water. So we're actually going to take this wand out, and I'm going to show you guys how I got this stuff in the first place. So again, in the upper left-hand corner, you can see that we've got some of those. If I hold Shift, it actually tells us how much we have in the wand. So of those three that we have already, we have 25, and you can see that we still have 3 at 0. So we need, what did I say, air, earth, and water. So you can see we have a sinister node that I found over there, an earth node there, a water node there, an earth node there, a water and mountain node there, which I think that was actually earth, and I just called it mountain for some reason. That we have a fire node that's right here. And back here there are a ton of nodes, but right there is an earth, water, and air. And that's the one I'm going to go after. It's a little further away from us, but those are the only ones that I need it to fill. So we're going to head on over here. It's about 100 more meters from us, or blocks, meters, whatever. We're going to drop down in here. Bloop. And you'll notice that some of these I have labeled, like this one over here says something about death or something like that. Yeah, death, earth, and stone. So all these have different things that are inside of them. And the way you can tell, like I said last time, is by using this here, and once you get close enough, you can see the stuff that it contains. So we're going to hold Shift, No, I don't think you need to hold shift. Yeah, you can just right click and you can see it filled us up there. Now, if we go back to this, you can see it actually drained that amount of stuff from there. Oh, oh, that was almost bad. Tell me it didn't blow up my node. Oh, the node's good. That's all I care about. Okay, so we need water still. I forgot water was the other one we needed. There we go. Over here is a water one. So we'll just head back over this way. And yeah, so it's right over here. You can actually tell a lot of them tend to be on top of water and other things of that sort. So we're going to drain it out. And you can see now it says 40 out of the 65 that it had, which means we drained the 25 that it takes to fill our wand. So now we're going to head back over this way. And before you guys ask, the other two that were already filled, two of them got filled by the... Whoops, a little bit of lag there. Two of them got filled by the fire and stone node that I had right here. Oof, getting a little bit of lag going on, probably because I'm reloading chunks. But two of them got filled by that one, and then the other one, the little triangle one, I actually couldn't find a node that had that, so I went exploring around the world a little bit, and happened to find one that does have that. So once I am able to do some other things, we can possibly get that to us. So I'm going to sleep real quick. Wish is doing her thing up here, collecting things, making food. Alright, so we're going to head back down, or no, back up. Gotta go up. Okay. So yeah, we're going to make these real quick, and then I'm going to kind of go over some of the stuff that I've been doing. So let's take our wand that now has all of the stuff we need. We're going to put it up here, and now you can see we can make our goggles, because all of these are no longer blinking. So this is a big, big deal. It actually gives us a VS discount of 5%. So that's real good too. Now you can see it actually used out of the wand the amount of VS that it was going to take. So our wand still has some of it left, but now it'll cost even less when we go to use these goggles. So we're going to put on our stylish goggles. Let's see how we look. We've had these before, but I always enjoy the little look they give you. They're kind of funny. Alright, anyways, that was one of the first things I wanted to make. And here, let me check something real quick. I want to make sure, see how long we've been going. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Right about 13 minutes. Alright, so for those that are wondering why I have to stop and do that every once in a while, one of my monitors went out, and you can probably hear my dog eating in the background. My apologies for that. But my other monitor went out, so I have everything running off of one screen, and I still like to play the game full screen, well, maximized windowed, I guess you would say. But so I have to pull up OBS every now and then to check how long we've been going. But anyways, one of the things that I've been doing is, if we look at our little Thumbonomicon here, you guys will notice that I've been doing some research, and a lot of these are already done, and over here I finished up these other ones. So I did the node preserver, okay, and this says you now have better control over the amount of VS you draw from nodes. You will always leave at least one VS of each aspect in the node unless you're sneaking. Be warned, this level of control is not possible when using wands crafted from normal wood and iron, which ours is iron, so we want to be able to start using some of that up. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a better wand. I believe, yeah, so here we go. So we can make copper wand caps, and we can make gold wand caps, and I believe we can also make a greatwood wand core. So we can actually make the core for the greatwood wand, but we can't make the actual greatwood wand yet. But I think we're going to go ahead and go get two pieces of greatwood and make that up really quick, only because I want to be able to open that next one, and I think it will once we craft the greatwood wand. 1 and 2. Get our logs, come back up here. So now you can see, now that I've done a little bit of research, we're actually getting a little further in with some of this. Alright, so we can go there and there. And now you can see we can make the great wood rod. So we got that. You'll see that it took a little bit of aspects, probably, maybe not. It said it would. But I think if we look in our book now, nope. Missing required research. Let's try tossing that on the ground and examining it. Did that help any? No. Okay, so I guess we've got some other stuff to do before we can get there. So we're going to go ahead. We've got copper. It says similar properties to iron when used as a wand cap, but is as efficient as gold when used to channel ordo or perditio. Okay, so it's only for those two types. So we're going to go ahead and make the gold one, which is going to take ordo, ignis, and air. And it's only going to take 3 of those, and we need 5 gold nuggets. And it says, is far superior focusing agent than iron, and wands capped with this material takes no penalty when used to channel vis. So let's go down and get us some gold nuggets. Now I think that's 1 per cap, so I'm going to go ahead and grab 10 just in case. Whoops, just throw them on the ground. Okay. Well, come on. Up we go. Alright. So over here you can see, now we can get back to the table. Right click. Make our little helmet shape. Yeah, so it's 1 per. You can see it says 3.15, and that's normally it would have been 3, but the extra 5% is putting us a little over. So right now we're using more than we really should be. But if we get 2 of these caps, alright, and again it used that up. But now I believe in a regular crafting table, which we'll get our little pocket crafting table here, we should be able to do that and that. No? Okay, what am I reading wrong? Let's open this back up again. So basic wand was that with a stick. So we just use a stick? Probably. Let's try that. I was thinking the rod there would be what we need. Not unless it's like this. No. Okay. So let's make some sticks. Stick there. Caps. No. Okay, do we have to make it in here? That's a possibility. Yeah, there we go. So you notice it says 3.15 again, that's the extra percentage. I want to see, can we put that guy in it? Yeah, so that says gold banded greatwood wand, and that's going to take 9 instead. Oh, what's she? Oh, okay, she's going to go soak. But that says 9 instead of the regular, which I don't know. Let's read real quick what that does. Carved from greatwood logs, this rod has double the vis storage potential of mundane wood, being able to store up to 50 vis of each type. Oh, so that's a good thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our gold-banded wand. Boom. So now we can store a lot more vis in that. We still have a decent amount of this left, it looks like. Let's see here. Yeah, it's almost drained. I don't think there's a way, as far as I know yet, to dump it out of here. So we'll just kind of leave it here. But now you can see if we put this one on and hold shift. Well, okay, so let's go over here. And let's fill it with this here. Actually, I don't want to fill it just yet because I don't know of a way to empty them. And I want to see, let's see, what's the next thing I should make? Probably the armor, I'm going to say. So where's the armor? Let's look at that real quick. I think it was the enchanted fabric, correct? Yeah, so that we want a bunch of this enchanted fabric. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to get some wool here and some string and see how much we can make of the one that's already over there and see what we can do. So I know I've got wool. I think it's over here. Crystal's whimpering. Quit itching, Crystal. Alright, so whoops. Only got 6 pieces of wool there. We do have a sheep farm, so I can go get more wool. And let's go over here and see if we've got any string from our spider farm. which is going to be one of the things we moved. Now these are the 2 farms that we're going to be moving. Plus I probably will add more. But I haven't been over here recently very much, so yeah, we don't have any extra in here. So I'm probably going to have to sit at that for a little while. We can come back over here though. And I know we got plenty of wool, I believe. So I'm going to go down and get some wool from Wish's little farm that she's been working on. And I know we have some string to work with. Let's see, if she had wool, it would probably be over here. Oh, her eggs are gone. Okay. Oh no, it's going to be down here, because her sheep are down here. Mutton. Oh, she must have just sorted all this and took a lot of the wool upstairs. Okay, so that is all the wool we have to work with. Okay, so I'll have to do some shearing, help her out with that, and get some wool stored up. I do know that I've got a little bit of string over here, and we can at least make a few pieces of this and see where we can go from there. So there's 12 string. Wow, I thought we really had more than this. Okay, so it seems I'm probably going to have to store a lot of this up. But let's see how many of these we can make. 3. Okay, so you can see we can make the enchanted fabric. It's going to take 1 point each. So you can see a lot of these are going to end up running out. 1. Now we have 2. Another 1. And then our last point. And now we're actually going to run out a lot of this, because we only have like 0.6 left of that and some of these other ones. So I'm going to have to research, see if there's a way to empty this into the other wand or something of that sort. But we can start collecting what we do need with the new wand, which it looks like it's just the regular stuff again. Yeah, so from what I see, it looks like that's all we need. I did figure out what this is doing. 2 things that happen with this that I didn't realize. First thing that happens is when you throw the stuff in to get what you want, that's all well and good, and you can, you know, like the little things that I was making underneath there, we can get that. But if we take too long to throw the stuff in and get the last ingredient in there, that purple stuff that was coming out and like floating up and, you know, dripping off the sides, that's actually a bad thing. It's actually the vis, I believe it's called, that's in there. The different ingredients are actually evaporating into the air over time, and that's a bad thing because it can make the area around us pretty bad. So that's not the greatest thing to try to do. So I need to make sure I get a lot quicker with that. And oh, I meant to show you guys, I have been working on getting more of the book researched. I haven't really been doing it on camera because it doesn't feel that interesting. But I've got a bunch of these I've done up down here. A couple of them I've researched and gone through. But you can see here that we almost have enough to make our boots, and these are going to give more of a vis discount when I wear them. So I've got those 3 pieces to make up, and hopefully we can make our armor up. These are all researched, but I haven't put them in the book yet. There are a few things that I went through and they were like automatic. So like for instance this wand focus frost, if you put these shards and nether quartz and a diamond in here and you have enough stuff, you can actually get these little wand focused frost things here, and you can use your wand, I think it is. Yeah, see, I believe you can use your wand or just chuck them with your hand or something, and it lets ice chunks capable of destroying fragile objects. So that's kind of weird. And then there's one for shock, which is basically thunder and lightning. There's another one here, wand focus 9 hells. I have no clue what that is, but I have the scroll for it we've been working on. This focus pouch here, we need 10 earth, 10 ordo, and 10 perditio. I wonder, do we have enough of that? I might be able to make that guy right now. No, we don't. But I could go get enough. Tell you what, that'll be our last little thing that we do real quick. I want to make that pouch. And it looks like well, let me see here. Let me look in the book again real quick. Do we have everything else we need? Leather, gold. Yeah, well, no, I think I'll save that for the next time. So basically, I'll explain what it is, and then we'll do this next time. So it says, once you've gathered a sizable collection of foci, which is the stuff that goes into our wand, it is quite annoying to carry them all with you. This pouch solves that problem. whenever you change the focus on your wand, it will check, the foci is the different types of stuff. It will check this pouch first, and any foci that get removed will be placed inside it first. You can also right-click the pouch to place or remove foci by hand. So I believe that we can dump our wands into this bag, and they'll hold the different types of focus. So that's pretty cool, and I think that's what we're going to work on next time. But until then, guys, if you have any comments, suggestions, criticism for decorating or anything like that around here, or if you have anything you want to tell me about the Thaumcraft stuff or things you'd like to see me work on, feel free to let me know down below in the comments section. If you like the video, hit that like button. Lets me know you guys enjoy this series and that you want to see more of it. And of course, if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I put out new videos every day of the week, and I will see you guys next time for another episode of Feed the Beast here on the Spiritcraft FTB server. Take it easy. Peace out.